My name is Nicholas Mark McBrearty, and I will be discussing a subject which is very dear to me: love. Now, Mr. Webster defines this word in many ways. Some examples include a deep, tender feeling of affection for, or attachment or devotion to a person or persons. Regretfully, the dictionary was my only source for finding that which was lacking in my childhood. It was when I was 5 years old that I was aware of no mother or father figure to love, guide, and protect me during these critical years of my life. It was then also I realized there were other children my own age in the same situation. It was, as I can remember, on a Sunday, sunny afternoon. All 25 of us children were walking hand in hand without a smile. Not one word was uttered, but being fearful of what might possibly happen. This would have been an opportune time for words of love and encouragement while being escorted to another facility, or in plain words, an orphanage. The feeling of loneliness became overpowering. Did I reach that point at such a tender age? Tears no longer flowed to reveal my emotions. Perhaps I was beginning to realize no satisfaction was forthcoming, and I could soon be expected to conform to regulations required of me at this institution. There was a brief moment, as I recall my childhood, that I remembered an incident that took place that had me thinking there was a point that I did have love, and it was almost momentarily, with regards to an accident that I had been involved with. I have no recollection who may have carried me to the infirmary. I had no plans of leaving this time, since I was not aware of my own existence for a period of 5 days. The term of being in a coma was not used then, or at least not to my knowledge. The strangest thing I later learned, that sending me to a hospital was out of the question, due to the costs. At any rate, it was believed I wouldn't survive anyway. The sister nurse wasn't even sure how many bones were broken in my body, since no x-rays were taken. Suddenly I awoke up, never imagining the time involved, and took a look at myself in the mirror in the bathroom. I had difficulty at first. Then I became shocked at my appearance. I didn't even look human. Meanwhile, the sister nurse and another sister came to the infirmary to check on my condition. They thought it was impossible that I could have gotten out of bed on my own. In their search, they discovered me looking in the mirror at myself. My immediate thought was, who did this to me? When I became aware of their presence, I crouched on the floor in fear. This is when I noticed a different attitude from the sister nurse. She gathered me in her arms, picked me up, and carried me back to bed. I could hear her say to the other sister, "This is a miracle boy." I glanced to observe tears coming from her eyes.